Here I go again on another rant. I know. I haven't uploaded in a while. But, as you read the title, the gaming community sucks. I've talked about this, and I've talked about this. A video will pop up here. I want you to click on it, and I want you to watch it from start to finish. And it will pop up at the end screens. I went onto the Steam community to see what people were saying about PayDay 3. And as usual, much like they did with Overkill's The Walking Dead, they are now doing it with PayDay 3. Luckily, PayDay 3 is not a third-party license. It is not a third-party game. It is made by Starbreeze, also Overkill, which I think they're just now Starbreeze. I think Overkill is now just known as Starbreeze, so Starbreeze is not a separate company. Basically, people are discussing about, PayDay 3 looks awful because the graphics look like shit. I wish I could pop up a picture. I might be able to, I don't know. But the thumbnail for the gameplay, before I ever clicked on it, I literally thought that was a shot from yet another live action scene. I thought they were bringing back live action. I thought they were going to continue the web series, which I hope they do. They just need to make a movie. That's what they really need to do. But no, those are the graphics. Yeah, they don't look the best. I know. But they still look good. They do. For this point in time. I mean, there are a lot of games coming out this year that don't look like Call of Duty or whatever big AAA title. You have to remember, PayDay is an indie game. PayDay has always been an indie game. It's always going to be an indie game. That's why the price for PayDay 3 is not $60. It's only $40. That's your average big indie title price. It's not a big game. I mean, it's not a AAA game. It's still counts as an indie game. The graphics are not going to look like Call of Duty. No game is going to look like the next Call of Duty or the next whatever big AAA game. Why are people expecting this from an indie company? Just because PayDay 2 was so extremely successful and that Overkill's The Walking Dead looks so amazing doesn't mean it's going to go into PayDay 3. That's all I hear is that they added new features. It's still PayDay 2. Why should I buy this game when I can just play PayDay 2? What's going to happen when they stop making content for PayDay 2? What happens when you hit that main prestige and you can't prestige anymore? When you hit that main infamy? What's going to happen then? You see, you're playing the same game over and over again. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I do that same thing as well. But I'm also looking forward to the next installment. So I can play that game not just in new graphics. Of course, who the fuck cares about graphics? Good God. like, people are like, oh, I can slide now. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. I think you can even taser enemies now. You can hold hostages, like hold them at gunpoint like this. Why? How? PayDay, the original engine, which I know they're still doing the same engine, like someone said. If you look at the engine and the gameplay for PayDay 2, it is extremely, extremely simple. You cannot do much with that engine. With that current version of that engine for PayDay 2. They can't add the ability to hold hostages. They can't add sliding. That's why PayDay 3 exists. Not only that, but you have to understand, PayDay has a storyline. You may not care about it. You may not see it. You may not even realize that it was there in the first place. But PayDay has a storyline. A storyline has to continue. I don't know how the storyline is going to continue since they erased their records and left DC and Bane is dead. Spoiler alert. Listen, I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm pretty sure he died. But you have to realize that the reason why PayDay 3 exists is to give you much more better features and better content. And this game is still in development. It's not going to come out until September 21st. That is still a long ways away. There's still room for improvements. I don't want this to end up like another Overkill's The Walking Dead. Because people shitted on that game because of bugs that never existed. I had people comment on that video saying, how do I buy this game? Literally people commenting, how do I buy this game? This game looks amazing. They didn't even know it existed. You have to understand, the community for gaming sucks. 76 was a great game, is a great game, was from the very start. Overkill's The Walking Dead, you can put all your Rick gifts in the community page saying, I didn't ask for this, or I didn't need this. You didn't ask for this. But you have to realize that there are a large community that actually wanted a Walking Dead game like this. Me included, yes. But people seem to not understand that if you hate on something so much, it's going to get taken down. I don't want PayDay 3 gone before it can even reach store shelves. Yeah, the game's going to be buggy. Guess what? Newsflash for all you PayDay 2 new PayDay 2 players that weren't there from the very beginning. Newsflash, PayDay 2 was buggy at launch. You want to know what else games were buggy? Minecraft, Fallout 76, and a whole lot of other multiplayer games. And you know what? You know how those games got better? You want to know why they're not buggy today? Because they got patched over time. I feel like there is this, I guess the word is stigma. It feels like everyone thinks every single multiplayer game or every game has to be updated regularly, just like Minecraft. It feels like everyone's expecting every game to be like Minecraft and get updates and bug fixes constantly, or other small indie games that get bug fixes constantly. Yes, these are indie developers, but they are working on much bigger games and much bigger graphics than Minecraft and other small indie games. You want to know why those games get bug fixes constantly? It's because they're smaller. It's because they don't have a lot to work with. PayDay 2 was never the way it was today at launch, and that's what feels like people are forgetting. Because I know people are going to say that PayDay 3 is buggy. Yeah, it just came out. Give it time. Because you people didn't give Overkill's The Walking Dead any fucking time to fix their bugs. And those were made by the exact same people. You have to give things time. The graphics may change, or they may not. I personally like the graphics. In fact, it reminds me of the original PayDay, and I think that's what they're going for. I think they're going for more like the original PayDay than with PayDay 2. And I feel like it's going to be a little more different. It may not be something that we're expecting. This game has way more features. Way more things to expect. Of course, people will probably point out, oh, but they added a way to drive cars in PayDay 2. So yeah, they can add that feature of being able to hold hostages and sliding and holding hostages. No, sliding maybe, but are they going to? No, because why would they add in features that were never in the game to begin with? Driving cars is only for a select amount of heists and missions. It's not in every mission. So to call it really a feature is really not it. It's more of a DLC feature. But I'm sure driving cars will be more of a frequent thing in this game, maybe. I don't know. Plus, you have to realize they're not in DC. They're not in DC anymore. They're in New York. We have a whole new place to explore. We have whole new maps. We have all new abilities and features. Stop taking these things for granted. For fuck's sake. Just appreciate what you get. And be thankful for what you fucking get in these games. That Walking Dead game, if you go play Saints and Sinners, it's the exact same game, except in VR. Don't believe me? Go watch my gameplay. And then go watch Saints and Sinners. The only difference is the graphics. The graphics and the fact that it's in VR. That's the only difference. but it's the exact same game. I wish people would understand that not every game is going to get updated. Not every game is going to be updated constantly. Not every game is going to be what you want. So I hope people will eventually learn their lessons. Give games time. Give them time to update. This is a small, big, medium, indie developers working on games with bigger graphics. Name off a game that gets updated constantly and tell me, what are the graphics like? What's the gameplay like? Is it cutting edge? Is it simple? Is it more complex? Look at those. And then tell me why those games get more updated than PayDay or Overkill's The Walking Dead. The reason why PayDay got so many updates is look at the graphics, look at the gameplay style. Like I said, PayDay 2 is a very, very, very simple game. Very simple game. Overkill's The Walking Dead, a lot more complicated, a lot more bigger graphics. Yes, it is a reskin of PayDay. Yes. But it's The Walking Dead. And again, like I said, Saints and Sinners, Overkill's The Walking Dead, exact same style of game. Differences? VR, graphics. Non-VR, graphics. Only differences. Only differences. In fact, the zombies in Overkill The Walking Dead look better than most other zombie games. You can say, "Oh, I can just roleplay in Dying Light 2 or Left 4 Dead or I could just go play Saints and Sinners." What happens to the people that don't have VR headsets? Oh, then they can just go role play. Or they could play a game in the Walking Dead universe, and with time and updates and features and DLC, we could play as Rick. We could play as Michonne, Negan, Carl, Daryl, Ezekiel. We could have the Whisperers. No. Everyone complained about bugs that could have easily been fixed with time. And the creator of The Walking Dead himself revoked their license and had the game removed because of you. Because you complained. Yes, you have the right to complain. But don't complain so much that a game gets taken down before it can even be updated, before it can even have time to breathe. That game wasn't even out for a year before it got taken down. because people didn't give it a chance. People didn't give it time. I'm going to pre-order PayDay 3. And I'm going to play it. No matter how many bugs, I'm going to play it. Because it's PayDay 3. I've been waiting for PayDay 3 for a long time. And if PayDay 3 gets taken down, before I can even have time to breathe, before I even have time to be updated, before barely any DLC, Overkill's The Walking Dead had 2 DLC, and 1 was in the works, and it got taken out. So I recommend you go click the video here. That will take you to my gameplay of Overkill's The Walking Dead, and you can comment on that or this video and tell me what you thought of that game from what you saw of my gameplay. Note that it's very old gameplay. My mic's not the best, but it's still gameplay. Or you can go watch someone else play. So please take notes and learn that not every game is going to be constantly updated all the time. Give PayDay time to breathe. Give PayDay 3 time to update, to get DLC, to get to where PayDay 2 is now. But you can go ahead and say that you're not going to play it, that you're just going to stick in PayDay 2 forever, and miss out on some pretty damn cool features. And probably some very unique missions. Because remember, it's not in DC. So I want to thank everyone for watching. I think I've had my fair share of complaining. I may be uploading some more gameplay soon, but I don't know. I needed to discuss this because after looking at the community page for PayDay 3 and seeing everyone complain, seeing that makes me worried. And I'm shocked that 76 didn't get taken off the shelves because of how many people complained about that game. Even complained about bugs that me and my friend who we both played from the very, very beginning beta, never encountered a bug on full release. Me and him never. After release, couldn't find a bug. Didn't encounter any T-posing scorches. Nothing. And the game has gotten better since, and people are literally saying that it has gotten better with updates. Same can't be said for Overkill's The Walking Dead because, hey, everyone complained and never gave it a chance. Is that what's going to happen PayDay 4 or PayDay 3? I wouldn't be surprised. But it probably won't get taken down. But give the game a chance. And fuck graphics. Who the hell cares? It's fucking PayDay. Enjoy it. If you enjoy the second one, give the third one a try. Yeah, wait for it to go on sale if you want. That's fine. But me and a few other people, we're going to pre-order it. Because we're fans. Because we played it from the very beginning. Hell, I had to have my mom go out and go to Walmart at 12 a.m. to get that game for 360. And as we all know, it got delayed. That's how bad I wanted that game. I've been playing it from the very start from both Xbox 360, Xbox One, and to PC. I will be pre-ordering it on Steam when I save up my money. Because I'm a fan. I've been playing from the very start. I know what it was like from the very start, and I'm very excited. I am the man, and goodbye.